Okay. Hey guys. What's up? I just want to make this video as a little message to the people I be directing. I'm being threatened by a lot. Some of the people from a group. I'm not gonna say their names. I would love to, but even though YouTube would put me down for using names, and that's what I heard from one of my colleagues. I think so. Am I supposed to say this while making problems, or I think we're gonna talk about respect. We're gonna talk about thoughtful, even though I don't know really much about thoughtful, but I'm gonna try for you guys, because I always say it. Be kind and happy. And we already know what the one is. We already know that treat people how they want to be treated. Respect. Respect is like showing your respect for like a game, showing respect for your boss, showing to your friends, showing respect for your colleagues, showing respect for your family members, showing respect for your pride, but not rubbing it in. You're saying, well done, or saying, oh, I'm very proud, or saying, oh, congratulations. That is respect. Kind. Be kind. Kindness is about caring, but they're different, but almost the same. Kindness is like caring for an animal, or caring for your family, caring for your father, caring for your grandparents, caring for everyone in your family, even your mates, friends, colleagues, boss. That's like caring. And kindness is like sharing, or like, I think helpful would be different to like that. Like, helpful is different than kindness. It's like sharing stuff. And hopeful, it's like helping around, helping the community, helping the people, your community, your country. That's your community. This country is like my community. They're like my people that I love to listen. I love their ideas. They think OG ideas that haven't been made. I love that. But there are some people that think it's not right. And I think this is where I'm gonna get serious. The way you treat others with the respect, the kindness, the thoughtful, and the respect and the happiness, that's like showing your goodness to all of us, to everyone that you look at. People can see it in you, but you can't. But you can tell by their faces and how they speak to you. You can tell it's there, and you're showing it every day of your life. A lot of people think, now I'm gonna get to the negative stuff now. This might put some some needles into some people, but I don't want to bring that one up. Negative stuff is like going and talking about the negative stuff that you can think of behind someone when they really don't know until you tell them of what that person's been saying about those negative thoughts. They don't tell you, they just get a person to tell you about it. A lot of people say, and I've heard this a lot, and I think you all know when you have those people that actually say this, and I don't think you've heard it, but you have to always like look at the person, like I'm looking at you guys, mostly. I want to be civilized, like this, like eye contact to you. But a lot of people like to get another person and to do it to you and tell you what they say. I don't want that. I want those people that can like be brave enough to just tell you of the negative stuff, and you just want the truth. You always want the truth. Even the truth hurts sometimes. You know it hurts. I always wanted the truth of my foster parents. It did hurt at once, but I don't think about that too much. I don't think about that. What else? What else? Sorry, that's multiple words about what's been happening for these years. On camera for all of you people, I always smile, I always laugh, but I'm always human to you. I have feelings that I don't talk about much. I don't talk about that too much. But we are focusing on a bigger thing, guys. Remember that. We want to continue forward with our kindness, our respect, our thoughtfulness, how we treat people, how they want to be treated, with the respect, the kindness, the thoughtfulness, the happiness, the caringness, all of those subjects, you can write them down. Please feel free. But some of those people just don't want to. And I'm going to tell you a group, okay? I'm not going to say their names. I'm just going to tell their group. I'm just going to say their group name. That's it. I'm not going to bring any names up. I'm just going to bring their group name. And I used to be part of it. Right? So, when I first met these people, I'm going to say people. There were like 2 people. I'm going to say 2 people. I'm not going to say their names. Nothing. I'm not going to say anything. These 2 people used to be a group. I used to think this group was like, so I used to call this group the boys, like the brotherhood. It was like a brotherhood to me. We used to goof around, do silly stuff, and there was always more. But some of them, like some of the boys, I'm gonna call them the boys, but I used to call them the boys. I even all that. So I called them the boys all the time, because I was like, yo, it's the boys. Oh, those are just the boys, like all that. But they call themselves the dogs are very techy, and I was like, I don't think that. And yeah, I don't wanna say anything negative to them, because they would threat me of like getting reported. They would report me. They would threat me and say, "I'll just report your channel," and if you talked about any smack about us, or that one person, and I was like, because I've been thinking about it, and there's a lot of rules about YouTube, and I can understand that, but why would you report me if I've done absolutely nothing? Yes, I'm making a video about this, but why would you report for something I didn't do? Yeah, there was a lot of smack going around for the boys, but there was like that one person I wanted to get rid of it and split it into a duel. I would love to say his name, but they're both he's, by the way. But I'm not taking the chances of what they're trying to do. I know that this video can end me, but I'm a free spirit, and they can do all the reports all they want. They're not going to come as a truth. They're just going to come out as a falsely report. Everyone knows that when you falsely report them, you achieve nothing. You just achieved the failure. You achieve nothing if you falsely report. Yes, you can try and put points up of this video, but that will be it. You're not achieving anything. Okay? Some reports can come out as a truth, or a faulty report that YouTube can say, I don't really think this could really fit on this video. I don't really see the points. And they can just let it go, or give me a warning. That's how it could go. Because one of my videos was age-restricted. They made a mistake. Shout out to you, YouTube team. You guys are the homies. And hey, we all make mistakes. We're all humans. We always jump to conclusions to those first things that way, like, oh yeah, this is age-restricted. Gotta put it age-restricted. We got it. But sometimes it might be a mistake. And I can understand that. We're humans. But we learn from them. We always learn from them. That's the most. You always will remember that mistake. And you will, like, the next time you come to a new channel that made a video and somebody says, I think this is age restricted. But if you review the footage that they have, you can tell, wait a minute, this is not age restricted. They're all good. There's nothing gross, nothing bad, nothing sexual, and all that. They're all good. And then I was like, oh, thank you. Oh, I kind of saw right on one of my videos, but I want to thank them for actually taking a second look at it, and I love that. Thank you very much. But some people can just put a report out and say it's true, it's verified, and all that, and it can put me down. But it's a 50-50. 50 chance of a truth, 50 chance of a falsie. You not always win. You can look at this video and just say, yeah, I can agree with you. But there's some times that we might not get what we want. Like, I would love to have the whole thing back together. Yes, I can have all that, but a lot of people just jump to conclusions. You know those people that think, oh, you're gonna do that, I know that, oh, you're not really gonna, etc, etc. But if you talk like civilized people and use your voice instead of like thinking about your actions, you're not gonna accomplish anything. No matter how much you screwed up, no matter how much you messed up, you can always look at yourself review on your mistakes, but you learn from them. You always learn from it. And I love that. I always love that as a person, but you can actually learn from a mistake or two. And that's actually the most important thing I love. But a lot of people just don't think it's that they always just talk about the negative stuff right behind you and don't get a second chance to hear it. But you hear it, you don't hear it when you're gone. But when you come back to the same place, they don't bring it up. But they do with a different person that's used to be a good colleague, boss, whatever, etc. They just tell you, and the person that said it doesn't show up. This year has been a fall to the ground for me. Some of the boys are pretty shocked and wondering how they happened. It's just one of them just had enough. I can understand that, but you have to just come to us like a civilized person and just tell us, and we would understand, and we could come to agreement. Some people don't think they could be like that. I would. I could understand. Some of them maybe, but yeah, a lot of people don't think that. But hey, next year is a new start. Next year will be a new day. Next year, we're gonna start new. Even though it might not be the same without them. But you gotta remember, there's always those people that you can trust. Like you're from your old friend group. Like in that different part of your country that you could still remember and hold dearly. And you will never forget those years. No matter how much you forget, you can still remember their old names. I can still remember my old group. They were the best group I ever wished. And I would never forget them. They were the best group. Even though you have your fights sometimes, you'll never get those old days. But yeah, guys, I just want to tell you that I would love to continue and all that, but I just don't feel like I have the energy. But yeah. Anyway. I hope you learned something from this. Please don't hate them. Please don't hate that group. That group's still a family to me. Even though I'm out of that group and some of the boys are, it does affect some of us. But some of us want the truth. Like always. The only truth I want is to start a new life. Is to move on. But not forget this mistake. I will never forget it. It will stay here. To be watched. So guys, I hope you learned something from this message. Pray and remember, be thoughtful, be happy. Thoughtful, be happy, be kind, be thoughtful. Treat people how they want to be treated. And like always, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Alright.